Good morning and welcome to the final here of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. We're at the Capital Winter Club. Kind of to recap where we're at, Team Foresight battled back yesterday, winning the C bracket final and the semifinal game of this triple knockout format. And as a result, forced this final this morning here at 9:30 a.m. So everybody's kind of rolling out of bed, knocking the sleep out of their eyes. But we've been here since 8 a.m. setting up, and we're fully caffeinated and ready to go. Teams did their last stone draw, and as we can see here, Team Foresight, again, stringing it all together and picking up at least last stone advantage here in the first. Team Kelly also switching it up in the C final and the semifinal yesterday, throwing the Yellowstones. Today they're throwing the Bluestones here on sheet 2. And as the Team Foresight sign kind of takes a tumble off the board there. And I think the two-sided tape that's been placed on them has probably froze now. They've been out there since Wednesday. So teams here trading hits early. Again, trying to figure out the ice, bank some time. Of course, Foresight is generally a little lower on the time clock compared to Team Kelly. About 2.5 to 3 minute time difference we saw yesterday between both games. Carly Smith here with her final, or first in descent, over curling just a little bit and rolling out, but does make the blue go away, so objective achieved there. So Andrea Kelly just asking Aaron Carmody to replace that stone that was hit. Drawing down to the button. Perfect opportunity to see what the draw path is like, what the speed is like for draws. Teams were given 9 minutes of practice each, and Team Kelly had the first practice, so they kind of had a bit of the best crisp ice. And Carly Smith, again, just Her stone not sticking around early on, but again, the blue stone does go away. Jen Fenwick with her first. That one just kind of sails right on through. Early on in the game, so not too worried about it. No other stones in play, but of course would have liked to stick around in the top four. So this does give Melody Foresight the opportunity to draw to the wings and bring play there. And a big scrub here right now out of Team Kelly, trying to get that to stay straight, and it does. Rolls right to the button. So good recovery there by Jen. On and off it, trying to get the carve, trying to hold the line. Holds the line pretty good. Sticks around in the 4-foot area. As we get down to skip stones. Nothing real crazy has happened. It's been pretty consistent to how both these teams have started the other two games that they've matched up against. Or other two, 3, 4 games. Andrea Kelly here with her first. No real panic from the sweepers, no indication that it needed to be swept from Jen, so hits it on the nose. And Andrea here with her final, just looking to remove this one after Melody successfully replaces the Team Kelly Bluestone with a Team Foresight Yellowstone. And hits have been traded here. So Melody looking for the hit and roll out to blank this first end. And with that hit and roll out, Team Foresight maintains hammer here as we go into end number 2.
Uplazo's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplazo is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplazo enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplazo all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplazo est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplazo est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplazo fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplazo.
Good morning and welcome back to draw number 8, the final here of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. How we got here, we had a 4-team triple knockout style format. Other teams that were here this weekend were Team Melissa Adams of the Capital Winter Club and Team Sylvie Quillian of Curl Moncton. Team Foresight and Kelly ran through the field, meeting in the A and B qualifier, with Team Kelly coming out on top in both of those. In the C qualifier final of the triple knockout format, Team Foresight pounced early and was able to come out on top on that. Of course, that forced a semifinal last night, and that semifinal, at one point, we thought the momentum had shifted in the 7th end to Team Kelly after Melody flashed a hit. But the young skip and the young team, Foresight team, bounced right back to score 5 in the 8th to force today's final. So as we see guards go up, Melody looking to come around this corner guard. That one's a little high as it's starting to crash towards it, but they do get it by. It'll probably overbury and poke out the other side just a little bit. Not too bad. What do I know? That's why they're down there and I'm up here. Andrea looking to use the stagger here on the center line. So, of course, very important when you're throwing these center line guards up that it gets on top of the center line, generally speaking, because, of course, the no-tick rule that is in effect. They get by the top one. Got to give it a good hard scrub here to get it to the 8 foot. They just get it in top 8 there. 5 rocks have been thrown. Melody, time to peel. Play the run back. Catch the shot stone there in the back. Have the shooter roll just to the side just a little bit. Think it's close. No, just didn't come up quite enough. Trying to carve this over. And Aaron, that stone just stops short. Aaron, with that big rotation, sometimes it just takes it a little longer for it to catch the curl. So Carly Smith here, hack weight hit, looking to try to come through that tiny port and play a hit on the blue stone there in the top 8. Big scrub out of Jenna, trying to make sure they get by this top guard. Now they're by, carve it past that one. Well managed shot by the skipper, getting the sweepers on and off. Carly Smith's hit. Team Foresight now sits 2. Andrea trying to follow down with Jen Stone, and does. And a big scrub here, trying to get it by the center guard again. They're by. Walk it over, try to get the little hit and flop, and they do. Think it's still there, though. Double possibility. Big curl here. It's close. And it just didn't come up enough. Goes in behind the yellow stone there in the wings. Melody looking to draw in behind the stagger now. That one just coming up a little heavy, but it is in that gap, looking to play through the port and hit and sit right there. On and off. Needs to curl, needs to carve it over just a little bit. They're by one, by two. Hit and roll. And it does just peek out the other side just a shade. But I don't think you can get to it with a lot of weight. And stick around. So probably playing a control weight hit here. Gonna have to maybe skinny both guards. But a well-executed shot there by Andrea Kelly and really the rest of the team to play that port with that weight. Picking it up right out of Melody's hands. By one. And it just nudges the blue guard there. It was a risk, of course, with that high yellow guard kind of coming into play inadvertently. Forcing the line call to be a little tighter to the center than what you probably would want. So Andrea Kelly with her final here in two, just looking to draw to the top four. Thought they had to go early for line, but so far so good. And with Melody nudging that stone over, the port's really not there. So no opportunity to hit. Just going to follow Andrea down and sit on top is the call. Melody Foresight with her final here in 2, facing 2 Kelly counters. Needing top 4, full 4. Has some backing if needed. Just needs to get by this guard first. Now big scrub. Team's kind of managing it in. And gets right to it. Melody Foresight, under pressure, picks up her 1 here as we go into end number 3.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplaso all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good morning and welcome back to the final draw here of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. We have Team Foresight versus Team Kelly. No surprise that we have a Sunday final. Both these teams seeded 1 and 2 within the province based on their CTRS points. Jenna Campbell's first stone goes into the house. So Katie with the hit and roll all the way to the wings. Trying to draw a play over there. Team Kelly probably looking for the blank here, then to carry hammer into an even end. And so with the hit and roll there, just back to the 4-foot. Team Kelly now going with the delayed corner guard. Placing it just a little deeper than where the broom was put, but not too bad. Team Foresight having that stone go just a little deep into the house. but doesn't allow Team Kelly to utilize the corner guard right away. Just trying to carve that over. I think it's close, just how on and off they were. So looking for now just the hit and roll over. Not horrible if you lose everything, but this one's going to pick it out. So now Team Kelly trying to utilize this corner guard. Big scrub here. Gets it in there, in behind cover. So Team Foresight's going to chase a little bit and just draw down to it. Oop, wrong color. There we go. Needing this one to kind of settle down just a little bit. And just like that. Would have liked to have that kind of over just a little bit more and more on top. But it is a tough pick out. Big scrub here from Aaron trying to hold this line. And I think it's all over the front, but it with enough weight, I think it should hang around the back somewhere. This one needing to stick around. And it does. Team Foresight currently sitting 3. And a hit. Does it roll and stick in behind? Does hang around the back 12 there. You can chase the blue over on the wings, but I think you just go and replace the stone that was just removed. Making sure that your third shot indication from the sweepers the weight's okay. Just kind of cleaning it. Now trying to just carve it over. Needs to be on the tee line. Right on the tee it is. Probably a little too deep, but not too bad. And again, the Foresight sign, that double-sided tape, I think it's done for the, it's done giving up, so. Andrea Kelly with her first here in the third. Big scrub out of Aaron Carmody right off the bat, but must be close. And just hits and rolls to sit, I think, second. So Melody looking to make the play on it. Trying to carve it over there. Got to get it off this line. And does. Probably just overcooked that just a little bit. But in the end, Team Kelly still just left with a hit and stick for a single. Team Kelly with her, Andrea Kelly with her final here in 3. Big scrub out of Katie, trying to hold the line now. Did this jump on them? And no, it didn't jump at all. 1 blue here in 3. We have a tie game, 1-1 after 3 ends of play.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplaso all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good morning and welcome back to the final draw here of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. We're at the Capital Winter Club, and it's the 2 teams that have been in every bracket final. Here, it's the Team Foresight and Team Kelly, both of the Capital Winter Club. Team Kelly up first here this end, throwing up the center guard. Melody calling for the corner. And just coming into the booth, we've got Renee Como finally dragging his butt out of bed.
Yes, I'm back. I needed my beauty sleep, Steve. But here we are. And I got here just in time. Tie game, 4th end.
Yeah.
This is going to be exciting. I think it's going to come down to the wire.
I think so too, especially the way things have been going so far.
Yeah. I mean, for many of us, we weren't sure if we'd be here, right? Forsythe had to beat Kelly two times in a row
to get here, and now
Yeah.
and now it's the third time is to take all the marbles and go to the Scotties.
Yeah. Yeah, this morning for one of these ladies' teams, their dreams are going to come true. They'll be off to the Scotties in Mississauga, and it'll be heartbreak for the other team. Will we see the changing of the guard? The next generation.
The next generation. Literally, because they're also part of the Next Gen program.
Yeah, exactly. So this is what we call the box setup. You've got the center and top 4, and then you've got the corner with the come around to the wing. So nicely executed stones there from the two leads. And another nice one by Aaron Carmody.
I think your coffee's coming.
Yes. Thank you to Jamie Watson, GM of the Capital Owner Club. She's bringing me my morning coffee.
And Carly Smith with the run double, so to speak. Bluestones don't completely go out of play, but gets everything off the center line.
That is a great shot there from Carly Smith. So Andrew's looking for the Christmas tree setup, we call it, which was made famous by Colleen Jones.
And how fitting to this time of year.
Yeah.
Did you get your tree up yet?
I did. I always like to get my tree up early. How about you?
No, mine's still in the box.
Another run back here for Carly Smith. This one looks a little tight.
It just runs it by.
Yeah, it looks like she just got that one going a little bit. Looking for the tight guard here. A 2 or a 3. That's nicely done.
Did you notice too that they switched colors from yesterday?
I didn't notice. So Kelly was throwing the yellow rocks.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. And of course, Kelly still got to pick, right? Because they had the bye straight to the final.
Yep.
So Forsythe ended up winning the draw for Hammer, the LSD.
Yep.
So that's 3 games in a row. Forsythe got the LSD.
Kind of setting the tone.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. She almost had all 3 if she would have connected.
Yeah. Get a technical timeout.
Did someone burn the stone, I'm guessing?
Yeah, after it made the connection there. So, I mean, at that speed.
It's the great thing about curling is a lot of these teams have great sportsmanship, so you kind of just put it back to where you think it was going to go. This one,
A little hot.
yeah, looks to be a little wider. And we'll try to dead freeze it. There's not a triple, So that's good. They can kill those two top blues. But they will likely lose their shooter. And Becca can throw it hard. This looks good. Nice shot. So does Andrea play the guard here, or she could chase and sit three? What would be your play, Steve?
There's a reason why you're still in men's play and I'm not. The club curler probably would throw the guard.
Yeah.
I think you got to chase the yellow just to.
They also indicated the draw, straight draw, to kind of split the rings and sit two.
Yep.
I don't mind that either. Because you don't necessarily have to be perfectly corner frozen. As long as you're anywhere in the 8 foot over there. You just can't be back 8 and leave some type of double. It's the only problem, but. Sweepers are saying it's about a 5. So that's right where they want it.
Got to get it even.
That's a great shot.
Really good shot.
Yeah, perfectly executed. Nice team shot. The sweepers knew exactly where it was going, right out of Andrea's hand. Good line call by Jen. It's going to be interesting when we get down to the wire here, how this young Forsythe team deals with the pressure of possibly going to their first Scotties. Now, they do have a lot of national experience, but the junior level, and of course with the Next Gen program. But this Kelly team is just so experienced. You have to give them the edge.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you just look at the laundry list of accomplishments, bronze medalist, silver medalist at the Scotties, gold medal, for Jen and Katie at the mixed.
Andrea Kelly, I mean, she even played with Andrea Schopp at one point over in Germany.
Right, yeah, exactly. So
she's been all over the world. But this young Forsythe team, they're fearless.
Yeah.
So
sometimes it's good to don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So Andrea's going for the hit. She's got to be a little careful here. She may leave a double for Melody for 2. Ooh, it's going to sit. Just rolled too far. But it's not bad. Because if they nose that blue,
I don't think they get 2.
do they get 2? I think they do if they dead nose it. But if they're anywhere high side,
You're jamming.
you're jamming.
Yeah.
If you're too low, you roll too far. So it's a precise shot for the deuce.
But I mean, it was a precise shot last night for 5.
Yeah, and for 3 at one
Little
point
point.
too. So that's a miss out of Team Kelly, just rolling a little bit too far. And if you're Team Forsythe, you don't get many opportunities at the deuce.
No.
You got to capitalize. So it looks like she'll be playing about a board weight shot. Wants it right on the nose. This is a big shot here in 4.
Right out of her hand.
Yeah.
Carly picks it up.
Looks to really be curling. It's close. Nice shot.
Dead nose for 2. And with that, Team Foresight picking up the 2 here, they take a 3-1 lead going into the 5th end.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplaso all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good morning and welcome back to the final draw of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship here at the Capital Winter Club. We've got Team Andrea Kelly versus Team Melody Foresight, and Foresight picking up an all-important 2 there in end number 4.
Yeah, that was a big shot by Melody. It was just a nose hit, but
Yep.
it had to be perfectly on the nose. We'll see if the Kelly team can rebound here in 5. And really in that 4th end, Team Kelly had control the entire time.
Right up until Andrea's last stone, where it rolled just a shade too far.
Just a couple inches too far, and that's what this game is going to be decided by, just a few inches. This one looks to be pretty wide. A little heavy. And this looks like it's coming in there nicely. That's a great shot. If we were taking stats, I'm sure Katie Vandenborre, she's consistently in the 90s, I would say.
Yeah.
Really does a great job of setting the end up for her teammates. This one slips a little deep as well, and that sets up a bit of a pocket. Andrea initially was calling for the freeze in the pocket, but the girls at the other end seemed to like the hit and flop off the center line guard, which both are good calls. They'll still have that pocket to work with maybe later on in the end. Looking for a flop the other way to set up two corner guards. That's a good shot. Decision time here for Team Forsythe. Do they play the run? Or do they stay on the offensive? Looks like they're guarding.
Scoreboard dictates they can do kind of both.
Yeah. But eventually, you'll see Team Kelly likely play the freeze in that pocket.
Looking for the little hit and flop.
I think their concern with the freeze is, A, it's going to cut down their scoring area. B, will they be able to bring that side blue into play?
Right.
But on the plus side, you freeze in that pocket and it's not going anywhere.
Right out of Aaron's hand, Katie picks it up.
Looks to be pretty close. Ooh, they just squeaked the guard. That's a nice shot. They're really on this one early.
Trying to keep that angle.
Looks
It's a
like
little
it's
light.
over curling, light, yeah. I'm not even, do they count that side blue? I'm not sure they do.
No, they don't.
Sweepers kind of gave up on that one. That we'll see if it comes into play, but they definitely could have dragged that to sit third shot. It may not matter, but as I said, it's a game of inches.
Yep.
So realistically here, Team Kelly could play a soft weight takeout on that back yellow and sit 3, but this is the smart call. Just come in top 4.
They just squeak by that top one there too.
Yeah. And that's a good shot, but a little deep. Forsythe can still play that freeze.
And you had noted too yesterday about starting that carved a little early, and it almost happened there with Team Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah, I find especially with the draw weights, the hack weights, when you're getting into that middle kind of slide path, it gets a little flatter, so the carve can really make a big difference. This looks pretty good. And that's a perfect shot. That is an absolute beauty by Rebecca Watson. I'm not sure how they get that out of there.
I think the double run's really all you can do, and again, I don't think you get rid of it. I mean, you can play, well, I'll call it a Jared McGinn shot. You play the in-off way out in the wings.
Well, you know that in-off is definitely there, but I think, I'm sure they'll be saving that for a potential Hail Mary on Andrea's last. Because the angle is actually pretty good for that in-off, and it would be maybe for 3. Yeah, Andrea's got to clear some of the front here. This is Jen's final rock. Big weight from Jen Fenwick. Looks like they'll just be getting the top one. And, ooh. Block that in off. That's unfortunate. Shoot. So Forsythe looking to replace the center guard. Nice looking shot there by Melody. Now, what does Andrea do here? Well, the thing with the double run, too, is you may stuff that other yellow. Like, you may leave Foresight sitting too, and then they're just going to guard again. But if you hit it perfectly,
You pick the top yellow out.
you could, yeah, at least spill it out of the forefoot. So I think you kind of have to play it. I imagine you'll see big weight here from Andrea. And she can throw it hard too. Probably close to a 7-second hog to hog. So it's got a curl. Ooh. Almost made contact with that yellow. Just had to curl a little more. Now you might be seeing Andrea play that long angle run. Which it's hard to tell from up here because it's hard to see the angles, but that long angle run on the left side, could that be for 4? The way it would drag on the back yellow, the top yellow should fly.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to say, but it could definitely be for a couple. Of course, extremely difficult shot. But I'm thinking that's likely her only option. Now, can she draw to the pin for 1?
She could.
Actually, Melody might block that angle run. Is it still there?
I don't think so. I think that came in just deep enough that it's not there. I think they're going to look at it, though.
It's really close. Yeah, they're going to play it.
Okay.
Big shot here from Andrea Kelly. Final stone in the 5th. Looking for the angle run back. This one looks tight. That's a steal of 1 for Team Forsythe.
Left with the Hail Mary. Tried it. Didn't quite get there. Team Foresight leading 4-1 as we go into the 5th end break. Proud supporters of provincial curling in New Brunswick. BrokerLink Insurance. BrokerLink has a group rate for members of Curling New Brunswick. Visit brokerlink.ca to get your quote today. Patel Dalrymple Properties. The Jake Thomas Celebrity Curling Classic. Hoop Lasso. Maximize your harvest with Hoop Lasso. Visit hooplasso.ca to learn more about our mineralizer. The Brennan Icebreaker.
the Government of New Brunswick, the Curling NB Hall of Fame. Nominations for the May 2026 induction ceremony are open now. The deadline for submission is January 31st, 2026. Visit facebook.com/CNBHOF for more details. Egg Farmers Rocks and Rings. Visit rocksandrings.com to bring the Rocks and Rings program to your school's gymnasium or community function. Sport New Brunswick. Curling Canada.
Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
And the thing too with Foresight is they started the season strong in Edmonton, getting second at the next Gen event, but then really since then their season hasn't been great.
Is that right?
Like they haven't really been qualifying much or making deep runs in events. And Kelly, you know, they've been in like the finals of everything.
Right.
So, but it's all about peaking at the right time.
I know, I've been
Yeah, and I mean, you know,
I had a really nice
look at
with nice
career curlers, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they can, they have had games just like
Good morning and welcome back to the final draw here of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. We're at the Capital Winter Club. Our feature matchup, it's been Team Foresight versus Team Kelly throughout all the bracket finals of this triple knockout format, leading them into a semifinal and now final game here.
What is this? Their fifth or sixth time playing against each other?
This will be their fifth time.
Their fifth.
Three bracket finals and the semifinal yesterday plus today. So
Wow.
that's 5.
They're going to be sick of each other by the end of it. Ooh, does this slip in? Oh, it does. That is a big miss in 6. You don't often get those from Katie. And again, you were mentioning this yesterday, Steve. The sixth end with the mop.
Yeah, it just, for whatever reason, it just takes all that frost that does kind of creep in and cleans it up from between the pebble. And so you're kind of left with a bit of a faster sheet for the first couple rocks. And
now if Forsythe noses this, it will be a usable corner for Team Kelly. No, they get a nice roll in. It's a great shot from Jenna. Now, because we have the 5 rock rule now, your lead has a little bit of grace if they do slide in on their first guard.
So Andrea just switching up sides just because of where that yellow stone landed?
Yeah.
Good adjustment there by Katie.
Yeah. Of course, the winning team will go on to represent New Brunswick at the Scotties in Mississauga, Ontario. Team Forsythe all looking for their first
Scotty's appearance.
Yep. So how will they deal with the pressure in the second half?
Well, I mean, they faced pressure yesterday and with the C bracket final and semifinal, knowing that it was a do or die situation.
Yeah, you know, I've been so impressed with this Forsythe team. I don't think many people really gave them a chance. Having to beat Team Kelly 3 times in a row.
No, and like we were talking during the break about, like peaking at the right time, and right now Team Foresight doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like they can't miss. They've reached that flow state. That's a nice looking come around by Erin Carmody. Above the tee line, perfectly buried, sitting second shot. Nicely done. They do take their own.
Any harm in that?
I don't think so. It was a top 12 rock, which Team Kelly honestly could use it as a guard.
Right.
I think they'll be happy they took that one out and not their shot stone on the top 4. Aaron Carmody looking for the freeze.
No real panic out of the sweepers yet.
I think they're indicating it's a little heavy. I think they're calling the audible to come around everything. Which is going to leave possibly, no, blue double. No, it's pretty thin. Yeah, just a hit and roll. So still no need to panic for Team Kelly. All they need here is a deuce and 6. And then we've got a 1-point game with 4 runs to play.
And again, it's a game of inches.
Yeah. You never know what can happen in a provincial final. That's a beauty. Rebecca Watson has been on fire all week. Of course, she's just coming off the mixed doubles provincial championship last weekend. And you know, it's interesting. I was actually thinking about the fact that pretty much the entire Team Forsythe team, or at least Rebecca and Melody, both played in that mixed doubles this past weekend.
Yep.
Whereas the Team Kelly rink opted not to play, and they had a training weekend instead, which there's no right or wrong answer.
Right.
But I think for Team Forsythe, having been on the ice, competing in a provincial event, maybe dealing with all that pressure, I think it's really helped them kind of prepare for this provincials. If Rebecca can make this hit and roll, it's going to be big trouble for Team Kelly. And another beauty. Andrea's got to either get one in there or make some rocks disappear. They're looking for a hack weight. Kind of chip off that side yellow right into the button. Sure. Looks close. That's a great shot. Team Kelly needed that one. They do have the angle to play on it from that top yellow, but it does jam. And then where does their shooter roll? If they leave a double, then all of a sudden you've got 2 blues to 1 yellow.
Jenna Campbell coming down. Jenna's in a unique position, having played skip for a number of years with Rebecca, and now the two of them also are on Team UMB, the Varsity Reds women's curling team.
Yep, Jenna has a lot of experience. Also a great mixed doubles player. Looks like a soft takeout weight from Forsythe. She looked to be a little tight, but got it back out on release. I'm not sure they're by.
I think they're by the top.
Ooh, they just get by.
Where's the blue go? Blue jams.
Forsythe is sitting 3. Now, if Andrea can make 2 of those yellows go,
I don't think the one on the button.
no. But can she spring that top yellow over top of her other 2 blues? If she can make 2 yellows disappear and be sitting 3 blues to 1 yellow, Forsythe has to be very careful. Shout out to Ryan Kane, Capital Winter Club legend, who's tuned into the broadcast. Big scrub. Looks good. Sweepers on and off.
Roll up and over.
And that's a nice
Nice
shot.
shot. And that blue one
Did hang on.
So that's a lonely yellow stone surrounded by 3 blue counters.
So Team Kelly sitting 2, 3, 4. Forsythe has to be very careful with where she puts this final rock. Could be potentially the break that Team Kelly has been waiting for. It's amazing how an end can turn around. That nice shot by Jen Fenwick.
Yep.
The wick into the button. And then a nice double there from Andrea. As we've seen in the last few games, it can turn on a dime. So is Melody looking for the nose hit here or a flop to center?
I think a little bit of a flop to center.
Doesn't want to leave a double. And she will. Double for 3 for Andrea Kelly. Big shot here for Team Kelly to potentially tie it up. Looks like she's playing the out turn with tight ice. Big scrub.
That's close.
And what a
What a
beauty
speed.
from Team Kelly for 3.
Team Kelly picking up 3, tying it all up. Has momentum shifted back their way.
Wow. We've got a game, Steve.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Buckle up. Don't go anywhere. Holy smokes.
Team Kelly responding here in 6, picking up 3 to tie it all up as we head into the 7th end.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplazo is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplazo enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplazo All-Purpose Mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplazo est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplazo est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplazo fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplazo.
Good morning and welcome back to the final draw here of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. Team Andrea Kelly coming up big in the sixth end. Kelly playing a run double, making it, picking up 3 to tie this game. I think we're going to see momentum shift. Now, whether it shifts back to Team Foresight or not, we're unsure. That's why we're here with 4 ends left to play. So Team Kelly opting for the centerline guard, and now Foresight was looking for the corner guard, but this one's going to slide a little deep into the back 8 area, back 12. Andrea's going to completely ignore it and go to the center. And an audible change. Playing the hit. So, Renee, what do you think of that last end?
That was wild. You could really, especially on that last shot from Andrea, the intensity was through the roof. Yeah, the players are really realizing what's on the line here, and 2 great doubles in a row by Andrea to get that 3 points.
This one's just hanging out there a little bit. Will it hang on?
I don't think so.
Did it loop back in? Nope. Andrea's not. Well, now she goes back and looks at it. Where it's behind the tee line, you can't put the 6-foot biter stick to it to see if it's in or out. If it was in front of the tee line, you could, because it's trying to determine if it's in the guard zone or not.
And looks like they are going to play at it. If it's in you kind of have to hit it. And these ones are tricky. You always kind of want to keep your weight up out here. Just kind of throw it hard. Throw it just inside nose. And that's a bit of a break for Foresight that it did hang on as a biter. And this one looks to be falling out a bit. And that is, I believe, out.
Yeah.
And now they're peeling. Looks like Forsyth is going to go for the blank. Kind of similar situation to yesterday afternoon,
Yep.
right? It was tie game in 7, and Forsyth, or no, they got a steal of 1, so
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
was
yeah.
tied in the 8th,
Eighth. Yeah,
and Forsyth got the 5.
but still, that seventh end yesterday, it swung like every which way to Sunday before
Yeah,
the dust settled.
yeah. Forsyth wanted the blank, missed the blank attempt, but it's always carrying hammer into 8 into even ends is always really important, especially when you're in a tight game. Nice looking peel there from Carly. And I don't think this Forsyth team has missed any peels
No.
all weekend. Just been so impressed by this young team. The future of curling in New Brunswick is bright.
Trying to get it to the line. Not quite, but regardless.
You'll see it get blasted out of there. Important on these peels, though, that they spill their shooter all the way out. Because even if you see it roll to a corner guard, you'll likely see Team Kelly draw around to try to get the force.
Ooh. Oh.
Just
Nope.
enough. Good brush there by the front end. And you could actually see, if it comes down to it, Andrea draw and corner freeze
To that blue one.
to that blue over on the edge. Just been amazing ice conditions all week.
Yeah.
The way you get some nice curl on the draws and the softer weights, but then it runs straight with the up weight. Very similar to what these players or the winning team will get at the Scotties. Looks like Team Kelly might be coming right into the rings on this one.
Yeah.
Top 4.
That one just kind of hanging there.
Yeah, not much curl. Must be a little heavy. It's back 8. It almost feels like the 7th end is the calm before the storm.
Yep. I was just thinking too, like both teams are kind of, able to bank some time here as well with this style of play.
Yeah.
Just a neat, nice, easy, clean.
Yep.
A lot of broom moving around. Like,
Well, if Andrea hits this right on the nose, if I were her, I would play right on the nose, because then Forsythe, she loves her outturn peel weight blank.
right.
She's always playing her outturn. So if Andrea noses this, there is a chance that that outturn would jam over on the side blue.
Right.
It would have to be pretty thick, but it's there, so it may force her into the in-turn inside out. So I definitely think for Team Kelly, if they can hit this on the nose, at least makes Melody play a different turn, maybe one she's not as comfortable with.
No real panic.
No,
No.
looks like it's good right on the nose. So she is still playing the outturn.
Okay.
Now, odds are she rolls underneath, but if she hits
It's
this
not
thick,
She's all
it's going to be tight. Again, it's kind of hard to tell from down here at the other end, but I think it's a possibility. It might be a little too flat now that I'm looking at it. Looks like she probably does go underneath.
Melody Foresight with her final here in 7, looking for the hit and roll. Hit, roll, and rolls
Just
underneath. So Team Foresight maintains hammer as we go into end number 8.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplaso all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good morning and welcome back to the final draw here of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. Team Foresight with the blank in 7 as we begin end number 8. And Renee, it looks like the box setup is coming out again.
Well, actually, I think Andrea's calling another guard.
Another guard?
Yep. They are going all out offense. I expect to see a lot of rocks in play this end. Of course, Forsyth will be looking for a deuce and 8, and Team Kelly will be looking for the force, or a steal of 1 would be huge. It's a nice shot there from Katie. I think we're in for an exciting finish.
Yeah.
Big crowd downstairs as well.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Nice to see so many people come out to watch in person. And of course, all of you for tuning in online.
Big carve call here towards the end.
I think they got it pretty much fully buried. Yeah, that's a great shot there from Jenna. Sweepers are on this one early. Looks like they got to go for wine.
Wine.
Line and wait.
This time of the morning?
A little too early for wine. Do they get it first shot? They do. I think they do get it first shot.
I think they do, yep. I think that's what you guys on your men's team should call it now. Need it for wine. Wait and line.
Wait and line, that's right. No, I think they're playing this across the top. And it'll just go by. I like that call from Andrea. Trying to kind of get a 2-for-1 here. So eliminate that corner guard, but also roll to center to protect their shot stone in the top 8. The other option is just to come around everything on the center line, right to the button, which is also a great option.
Big scrub here from Katie. Hold the line.
Do they get the roll? They do. That's a great shot from Aaron Carmody. Now, is there a hole there? Looks like they're playing it. That looks tough.
Bit of a similar setup as the second end.
Yeah, I think this one's a bit tighter, though.
I mean, worst case scenario, you do peel one of the center ones off. So
yeah.
Big scrub here out of Jenna.
Looks close.
It's starting to crash towards the center line there now. I think it's all over the top one.
Oh, they're
Oh!
by. What a great shot. And rolls to perfectly frozen. No, I don't think they can spill that across the house. Andrea's, yeah, I think you've got a nose, or you've got to roll to center. Yeah, you're never getting that top yellow out of there. I'm not even sure Kevin Cooey could. That's dead frozen pretty much on the nose. That is a great shot there from, was that
That was Carly Smith.
Carly Smith. Again, she's still eligible for juniors. Wild. Very talented curler. Looks like
Big
they
scrub.
really got to hold this one.
Off and on.
Ooh.
I think they held it too good.
Yeah. It's not bad, though. Those yellow stones are still going to be grouped. They underestimated the sweeping ability of Katie Vandenborre. They're really able to hold those hits because that one looked a little tight out of her hand. But Katie was able to back it up a little too much. And this one looks a little wide. She might be on her own yellow.
Oh, no.
Ooh, that's a big mess.
Haven't seen that really out of her all day.
No. All week.
All week.
That's a big miss there from Rebecca Watson. Kind of lets Team Kelly off the hook. Gives them a free chance to sink one, top four. Getting into the final stages of this championship match, is this where we're going to see the young Team Forsythe team just crack under the pressure a little bit? Nice shot there from Jen Fenwick. Perfectly done.
Good.
Now, can they get through that port again?
I think they can, but I don't think the stone sticks around, right?
I guess depends on the weight. They would
Yeah.
need a really soft weight. Yeah, I think smart call here to just play the double peel. Even if they miss that second guard, they'll take the back blue.
Right.
So they've got some options here. This is tight. She might get the straight run back. Ooh, she does catch it. But not what they were looking for. So again, just a little bit of a miscue from Rebecca Watson. It worked out okay, though.
Scott Andrew watching at home. Wine all around.
Yeah, I also got a message from Michelle Barkley. Never too early for wine. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for tuning in. It's happy hour somewhere. Sweepers are calling 7. They've got to carve it in there. Looks pretty good. That's a nice shot from Andrea Kelly.
So is that 6 or is that 7?
6.
6.
So what's Melody playing here? The chase? I think she can only see about like maybe a quarter.
If that, yeah.
Yeah, just a sliver. So she'll be looking to try to get to the nose, tap it back 8 to sit shot. Very precise. She's got to be careful because if she rolls off at all, gives Kelly the chance to roll back underneath and sit 3 buried. Big shot here from Melody Forsythe. She's been making these shots all weekend. This one looks a little wide, a little heavy.
Starting to come in, but is it enough?
No.
No.
That's a miss. That's a big miss. Again, that was a tough shot.
Yeah.
When you've got that little extra draw weight, you just don't see the finish. So Andrea will be looking to roll right to center line, which will force Team Forsythe into a really tough score. You kind of feel as though the experience of the Kelly rink is starting to show here in the latter stages of this championship final. Will they get the roll? That's a good shot. That's a really nice shot. I'm not sure how Team Forsythe scores. I don't think they have a shot to score.
No, because, yeah,
They make the double. They're rolling out. They nose. I think they just give up one.
I think that's what you got to do.
Yeah, play the nose, give them the 1. But if she rolls
Any which way.
yeah, if she rolls out at all, could be a steal of 2. Unless she clips the back one. So this is exactly what Team Kelly was hoping for in the 8th.
Picked up out of Melody's hand right away.
This is tight to the guard. No,
Oh.
she's by. She's by. That's a good shot.
And Team Kelly picking up the steal here in 8. Taking a 1-point advantage going into 9. Kelly leads 5-4 as we go to 9.
Uplazo's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplazo is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplazo enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplazo all-purpose mineralizer. minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
And good morning and welcome back to the final draw here of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship here at the Capel Winter Club. We've got Team Foresight and Team Kelly. Team Kelly finally edging ahead with a lead again since the first, or I guess since for her first time here all game.
Yeah. You really feel the momentum has shifted towards Team Kelly. And I have to say, I'm a bit surprised by this call by Forsyth. I know the blank is a good option to take hammer to 10. They would just need a deuce. But I'm surprised they didn't put up the corner guard.
Well, I go back to the A final, where Foresight was down one, and it was a missed angle raise for the win that resulted in the tie, and that one just kind of sails on by.
That is a rare miss by Katie Vandenborre. So as my teammate, Alex Robichaud, he's the statistician on our team, and he would point out that your odds of winning are better if you're up 1 in 10 without than if you're down 1 without. Not by huge margins, but by a slight margin, the stats are better. And Forsyth's just looking to put another one over there on the wing. I think you'll see Andrea play the double. Or just the roll. I'm a bit surprised Forsyth didn't split the house on that one. They could have gone way over to the far wing. Sit there too. It almost seems as though they prefer the blank over the deuce. Big scrub here.
And just get the nose.
Yeah. And Team Kelly still has that guard just off center line that, you know, if they make a double at some point and then get a rollout, they'll be able to sink one and possibly get the force.
Rebecca Watson hard on the scrub.
And they're going to roll buried.
Take advantage of that that guard.
Now what does Andrea do? I think she's got to play the freeze. That must be ice for the hit. Oof. So this is a bit of a conservative call from Team Kelly, but given the stakes of the game, I'm not totally shocked. Although this one seems to be hanging out.
She does have it.
Yeah. Think they found a straight spot in the ice. Like to give a shout out to the Rink Monkeys, a club team here at a Capital Winter Club. They're all tuned into the broadcast. Another shout out to Chris Jeffrey. He said he's learning a lot from us, Steve. Chris is a legend.
Yeah.
I'm the one learning from him.
Yeah. He actually he was at the mixed
That's
nationals
right.
with Team Nova Scotia.
Yeah, he was second on Team Nova Scotia, and then he was our super streamer for the semi and the final. So it looks like Team Kelly is content giving up the deuce here. They're just going to hit the open one. Definitely the safer call. And again, it's just running in that spot. Rebecca looking for the draw to the wing. Trying to get it kind of cornered on that back blue that's out of play.
Ooh, looks like it's starting to grind.
Yeah, it looks a little light. It's a good scrub. Now do they have the double? It's a little risky because of the jam. It would be disaster to jam it and not make the double. But I think you've got to go for it. It's about, what, a third of a rock? Maybe even half. Again, it's kind of hard to see the angles from this end, but big shot here from Jen Fenwick.
Oh, inside out.
Yep, they're on it early. Looks close.
One.
Ooh. Just avoid the jam. Rolls over top.
Stays in, though.
Yep. Just needed that a little bit thinner. Now Forsythe contemplating, do they just sink another? And I think, you know, the opportunity for 3 here, if they can bury another one behind that blue guard. Looks like they're going to go for it. Big shot here. They don't want to leave a double. Sweeper is indicating this one's a little hot. This might be right through. Ooh, that's a big miss. So that's a couple ends in a row there from Rebecca Watson. Just a little miscue. As we suspected, experience is going to play a factor. Looking for the corner freeze here. I think she can get shot and be buried. Looks to be
Yeah.
running a little wide.
Early on that carve now.
Yeah. That side just seems to be hanging a little bit on them.
Starting to get better.
They got to go for weight. Oh, they just left it a little too long. Sweeping error there from Team Kelly. Although that blue rock is usable, they'll be able to promote it on her next one. It's better to leave it there than be a little heavy. Although they really would have liked to get that one in there for shot. I think they were a little more concerned about the line. It was a wine shot.
It's a wine shot. Yeah.
Wait in line. Melody Forsythe looking to bury another one. Which will likely force Andrea into
playing a tap.
Playing a tap or a upweight tap to try to remove one of those yellows. Line looks good. Weight looks good. And does it get in there for a second shot? I'm not sure. Andrea, I think, does have a thin double with big weight, or she's got the tap. The tap is risky, though.
Because it's open for Melody to tap back.
Yeah.
With weight.
I think, given the circumstances, the peel weight double makes the most sense. Guarantee you kill at least one. I mean, you can see about 2/3 of that stone, a thick half. Looks like they are going to play the tap. The concern is, do they ever leave a shot for 3? Because then two is manageable, but they do not want to leave Team Forsythe a shot for 3. Looks like they're going to play the tap with a bit of weight to make sure they kill back yellow.
Big scrub right out of Katie. Now to Aaron.
They've really got a curl.
Katie.
Oh, they actually got the top one. I think Jen called the audible halfway down because they weren't getting the finish. I'm a little surprised she didn't go for the peel weight double. Now we've got an open draw for two for Team Forsythe. Melody Forsythe with her last rock here in 9, looking for the deuce.
Just needs what, full 8,
Yeah,
full 12.
just needs a bite of the 8-foot.
Sweepers on and off. No question, right to the tee line. Team Foresight picking up 2 here in 9 to take a 6-5 lead as we go into the 10th.
It's going to be an exciting finish.
Oh, we're all on the edge of our seats.
Yep, don't go anywhere.
We'll be right back.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals, compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplaso all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good morning and welcome back to the final draw here of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. End number 10 here as we watch number 1 and number 2 seeds coming into this event. Team Foresight and Team Kelly duke it out, both from the Capital Winter Club.
This is everything you want and more
Exactly.
for a provincial final. Yeah. Down to the wire, 10th end. Team Kelly down 1 with hammer. It's anyone's game. For a chance to represent New Brunswick at the Scotties in Mississauga, Ontario. Will Andrea get back to what, her 14th?
14th, yeah.
Scotties? Or will this young Forsythe team have their dreams come true and be off to their very first Scotties? Which their young team, I'm sure they'll get to many in the future. But to get over that hurdle and that hump,
that first one
is always the toughest.
And both teams still have plenty of time on the clock too. So, like yesterday, I think Team Foresight was down to about 3 minutes at one point in one of their games. So, both teams, I'm looking at it here.
Over 5 minutes.
Over 5 minutes, so.
Yeah, lots of time.
And both still have their timeouts.
Yeah.
So their time should not be of an issue here as we play 10.
Andrea's electing to go around the double center. Want to beat them to the 4-foot. This one looks a little wide, possibly a little heavy.
Just getting into that.
So a bit of a miscue there from Katie Vandenborre. Just slips to the back 8, giving Team Forsyth the chance to sink one in there. Looks like they're not getting quite the finish they wanted.
It's right on top of it, I think.
Still a pretty good shot. You could cut the tension with a knife out there on the ice.
I think you can cut it in here. I
Yeah.
haven't been downstairs as of late, but
Yeah, there's a big crowd here at the Capital Winter Club downstairs. They're being treated to an exciting finish. Whoever comes out victorious, I know, will do a great job representing New Brunswick.
trying to get down to the inside of that Yellowstone.
I believe so, yes. On it for line. Looks pretty good. I think they got to go for weight. They don't get shot, but that's a great shot. Melody calling for the corner freeze. I think that's definitely the right call. Carly Smith with her final stone of the 10th.
I think this is another wait in line call.
Yep. Looks pretty good. Comes up a little light, but it's in a great spot. Now, I think Andrea will be looking for that double peel. Got to open up that forefoot. Of course, they want the deuce, but they got to guarantee they got at least one to force an extra. Whoa.
Oh no.
No, over top.
Okay.
A little bit of a line call error there. I'm not even out there and I'm getting nervous for these athletes. Oh my goodness. You can just feel the tension, the intensity. Of course, this is what these athletes work for all season. for this moment, for a chance to represent their province at the Scotties. It all comes down to this. And that one for Rebecca Watson did kind of settle in an unfortunate spot, giving a pretty easy double peel for Jen Fenwick. Ooh, doesn't quite. Just a little too thin. And that's unfortunate for Team Kelly. They're going to have to connect on this next double peel or else it's pretty big trouble.
Well, the fortunate thing for Team Kelly is that everything's kind of starting to move to the right.
Yeah, although if it were to come down to last shot right now, I'm not sure Andrea has that draw for one. Pretty tough. It's likely just there, but it's tough. Looking at either the double peel or peeling that right hand guard into the blue or into the yellow.
Try to catch the yellow in
I
the house on the way back.
Yeah, I think I like that call. Either you catch those. Oh, they're calling a timeout. Big decision here, and good to have a little chat with their coach, Daryl Nowlin, who has a ton of experience. Looks like Daryl's advising them to go for the double peel.
Make the double peel. If things kind of land your way, you might be able to kill a couple more.
Yeah, I mean, if you hit it over top, it's definitely going into the pile. Yeah, she's really good at connect here. Big shot here from Jen Fenwick. Looks close.
Close.
And she does get the double.
There we go.
So this is a little tricky here for Team Forsythe. What are they guarding, right? Are they guarding the blue? Are they guarding the tap? Because I believe Andrea, does she have the yellow double to just kind of pick that yellow sideways? So Forsythe will be looking to kind of guard both. You know, if you're just off nose on that high yellow, just kind of slice that yellow sideways out of the forefoot. It's tough.
It's tough. And I think if you do make contact with the yellow in the forefoot, it's only for one. You slice it across the top. I don't think it's going to connect enough. I think really Andrea's only shot for 2 is this blue one in the top 4.
The tap. Trying to get the late finish.
Gets it over to the line.
I think it ended up in a pretty good spot. Now, Andrea's looking at that shot I was just speaking of. Can she get to the inside and just slice that yellow over? Or she hits it really hard across the top. The angle's not great for that, though. Across the top,
Across the top, hit the blue, blue to yellow.
Yeah. The momentum is always kind of going to the left. So they may catch a piece of that yellow, but that blue is going to spill. So she must be playing big weight across the top, is my guess, with that ice. If she ever stuffs it, though, that's big trouble. Big scrub. Oh, what a shot!
Okay, there's your thing. Wow.
Wow. I think that's the best they could do.
Yeah.
Because to get the direction straight back, you had to just hit a sliver of it. You were never going to kill the yellow and keep your blue. That's a fantastic shot by Andrea Kelly.
Timeout called by the Foresight rink.
So Team Kelly has the tied point on the button. Holy smokes, my heart rate. My heart rate is through the roof. I think it's harder watching than playing. Oh my goodness. Now, I think Forsythe, all they really have is the guard or the freeze. You know what? They could play big weight and remove both blues. They could throw peel weight with the drag effect.
Right.
Quarter rock, both blues are gone, but it's risky. Right? Because you could essentially
pick your own out if it doesn't.
You could pick your own out if you hit it too thick. You know, the blue stays in play, and then it's an open draw for 2. So it's definitely risky.
This is when it would be good for them to have a coach. Because they don't have a coach now.
I think the conversation more so is just, is it guard or is it draw on top of it? I think that's ultimately what the call is.
Yeah, I don't think they're looking at the blast, which, if they guard, can Andrea draw on the left-hand side and get in there for a back 4 tap? I'm not sure she has enough, if there's enough curl in the ice to...
No, she's looking at it now.
So it looks like Forsythe is just going for the guard. Steve, do you think Andrea can play on that left side with a soft back 4 weight?
I think so. I think that guard's high enough.
You know what I don't find straight is like Jacobs can still come back and play in the guard, but Holman can't in the Scottish because of the timing. Yeah. Like I don't
Melody Foresight with her final here in 10. Just looking to block this all off. Big curl. Just a clean call now.
And that's a
That's a
nice
good
shot. And as we suspected, Andrea's going for this back four, tap, sit on the nose. She's only going to move that yellow a couple inches. So really, you just want to play the draw, T-line, back four. Well, actually, she can just straight draw to the pin, right?
Yeah, she could.
She doesn't even need to tap it. She's just needs a big chunk of that button. Andrea Kelly, draw to the pin for a chance to represent New Brunswick at the Scotties.
Sweepers on and off.
Looks close. Line's good. Looks a little heavy.
Ooh,
too much.
Oh, just like that. All that stress, and we get to do it all over again for one more.
Oh, goodness.
Team Kelly with the single only here in 10 ties it up. We'll come back with the 11th, and we know for sure in that one, winner will take all.
Yes.
Uplaso's all-purpose mineralizer is the ideal solution for your plants. Uplaso is 100% natural and offers your vegetables, flowers, trees, herbs, and houseplants a blend of more than 57 minerals compared to the big brand fertilizers that offer 3 minerals at most. Uplaso enhances everything that grows. Get bigger, tastier, and more colorful fruits and vegetables while keeping bugs away naturally. For a garden worthy of grandma, use Uplaso all-purpose mineralizer. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.
Good morning and welcome back to the final draw here of the 2026 Women's Provincial Curling Championship. It's been a barn burner, I guess, so to speak. After 10 ends, we couldn't decide, so we decided to play 11. It's tied 6-6 between Team Melody Foresight and Team Andrea Kelly. Foresight with hammer here in the extra.
What an exciting championship game.
It couldn't have scripted it any better.
No. Now that one just hung on to the center line, which is huge. If that was off center line, I suspect you'd see Forsyth playing the tick. Like to thank everyone for tuning in all over the country, all over the world. Make sure you subscribe to Curl MB Live.
Yes, get our numbers up there.
Yes, Steve will be at the Tankard as well.
Yep. Yeah, Tankard U20s. Just going to be down the road at the U18s at the start of January.
Okay.
And with the club championship and the mixed provincial championship being here as well, at the Capital Winter Club this coming March and April, we'll be here as well with that. So
The Provincial Club Championship.
Provincial Club Championship.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is Foresight throwing this through? I think she might be with that ice.
Nice.
Yep. So some teams would elect to come around top four to try to beat the other team to it. Again, no right or wrong call, just kind of preference. Of course, it's risky because if you're ever top 12,
That's a third guard.
that's a third guard. If you're back four or back button, that is just disaster. So Forsythe's playing it safe, but Team Kelly's got two good center guards up. This is in that spot that kind of seems to run a little straight.
No, another wine call.
They're getting some late finish here now. And that's a great shot by Aaron Carmody.
Right to the top four.
Yeah, really nicely done. Her draws have been on point all week. She's had a great feel for draw weight. And of course, Erin is the import on this Team Kelly team. She's originally from the island, but based in Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Dual import.
Double peel. Oh, that's a great shot from Carly Smith. Huge shot here in the extra. Skipper Melody Forsythe will be breathing a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Big scrub here. Trying to get this over.
Ooh.
I think it ended up in a good spot. Now it's going to be complete jubilation for one team and heartbreak for the other.
Ooh.
Gotta go hard on this one. Oh, they're good.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah. Carly's got that nice rotation, which is what you want on a peel. I've been so impressed with her. To be, what, 20 years old? 19 or 20?
20. No, she's in university.
She's in university. Just incredible curler.
Jen Fenwick here with her first. They're getting, again, like you said, they're getting caught with like a straight spot almost.
Yeah, I think they've got to just move the broom in a little bit. Although this looks good, ended up in a good spot. Melody's considering the chase, but I'm not sure if that's the call. I think you want to peel that. Yeah, and
well, I mean, if you play the chase, I don't think you're sticking around in the 4 foot area at the very least. So then that would allow Andrea to duck one in undercover.
So there is a bit of an angle. The run back is not as dangerous because you can kind of just clip it on the way by.
Yep.
But looks like they are electing for the chase, which I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, it's the aggressive play.
Looks close.
Just needs to come over to that center line just a little bit.
Are they by the top yellow?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They'll catch
Catch it.
but roll out. Blue hangs
Hangs
on,
on.
but Forsythe still sitting shot stone. But by them electing not to peel, Jen makes a nice come around here. That corner yellow is kind of blocking the draw path to the button.
Yeah.
Right? So if they can get this top 4 buried.
No, I think they're still struggling with that side.
Yeah, this one looks heavy. Oh no. Will it hang on for shot? It doesn't. That's a big miss from Jen. Pro side was definitely light there. Light, you still may be able to use it, but heavy's no good. Now with that miss, Forsythe looking in control here. So Andrea looking for the tight guard. She wants to tuck around that high yellow. Almost fully buried, maybe just exposing a piece. Just to kind of get a better guard, hopefully, for her last one to come around. And Jen's suggesting, do they just go right in? I think they've decided on the guard. Will Melody Forsythe be able to hold her composure?
Yeah.
To close this out?
I mean, they've been in big games before.
They have. But it would be their first Scotties Tournament of Hearts
appearance.
That's right.
Looking top 12.
Yeah, I think they want it just short of the rings. They've got to get it under.
They get a corner under.
They get a quarter under, and the peel may jam.
Time out here by Team Foresight.
So Forsythe's got to be careful with the peel.
Well, because it gives them 30 seconds. Like, why don't they just make the timeout a minute and 30?
I think if you're Team Forsythe, you've got to play the peel. Even if it jams, you know, you've still got the entire 4-foot to draw to on your last. Big scrub on this one. Ooh. Doesn't roll all the way out. That looks like tight ice for the draw,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Edge of
It,
button. They've got to make sure it's
yeah.
buried. Jen's
Does
cheating
she?
the broom a little bit, giving it a little extra, which I think I agree with her. Oh, Andrea
Yeah,
caught
got
it.
it.
Asking for less ice. This looks like minimum ice to me.
Uh,
Gotta make sure they're by that top yellow. Of course, obviously they do want to be fully buried. Top 4 weight.
maybe you get Aaron on it early just to back it up just a bit. If you're
She threw it and out.
okay.
Yeah, she was definitely a little wide of the broom. Is it heavy?
No.
They're going to the back. They're trying to go to the back.
Oh no. Oh my Lanta.
And that's it.
That's it. Team Foresight. Team Foresight just took the MB Women's Provincial Championship,
Wow.
battling back 3 games. 3 games in a row.
I'm in shock, Steve.
I,
am
I
in
don't know what to
total
say to that
shock.
as well.
Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable win for Team Forsyth. 3 in a row to take down Team Kelly and go off to their first Scotties. I think they're in shock as well.
Yeah.
They can't believe it. Wow.
Oh.
What an unbelievable moment for this young team. Wow.
And,
Well.
and so yeah, that is something for this young team. You know, we made note it was, they are the next generation, and I guess the next gen is now.
The next gen is here.
Yeah.
It's happening.
So I'm still
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a little
speechless.
speechless. Yeah, didn't even have to throw her last rock.
So with that, Team Foresight picking up the single here
In the extra.
in the extra, securing their win and going off to winning the provincials to represent New Brunswick at the Scotty Tournament of Hearts in at the end of January, 1st February. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Proud supporters of provincial curling in New Brunswick. BrokerLink Insurance. BrokerLink has a group rate for members of Curling New Brunswick. Visit brokerlink.ca to get your quote today. Patel Dalrymple Properties. The Jake Thomas Celebrity Curling Classic. Hoop Lasso. Maximize your harvest with Hoop Lasso. Visit hooplasso.ca to learn more about our mineralizer. The Brennan Icebreaker. The Government of New Brunswick. The Curling NB Hall of Fame. Nominations for the May 2026 induction ceremony are open now. The deadline for submission is January 31st, 2026. Visit facebook.com/curling CNBHOF for more details. Egg Farmers Rocks and Rings. Visit rocksandrings.com to bring the Rocks and Rings program to your school's gymnasium or community function. Sport New Brunswick. Curling Canada.
Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso. Le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso est la solution idéale pour tous vos végétaux. Uplaso est naturel à 100% et offre à vos légumes, fleurs, arbres, fines herbes et plantes d'intérieur un mélange de plus de 57 minéraux, alors que les fertilisants de grandes marques en offrent 3 au plus. Uplaso fait le bonheur de tout ce qui pousse. Obtenez des fruits et légumes plus goûteux, plus gros et plus colorés et éloignez les insectes de façon naturelle. Pour un jardin digne de celui de grand-maman, utilisez le minéralisant tout usage Uplaso.